What makes you itch? What sort of a situation would you like? I do this often in vocational guidance of students. They come to me and say, well, we're getting out of college and we haven't the faintest idea what we want to do. So I always ask the question, what would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life?
He turns on that one and hit it a ton.
This one is...
That ball is way gone for a 3-run homer for Mike Ciancio.
When we finally got down to something which the individual says he really wants to do, I will say to him, you do that, and forget the money.
Sends it upstairs to Carter, who rises high and rams it home with 2 hands.
Roski, lots of space, free header, and it's a beautiful goal.
Back to Madeline Doplick, who fires another 3, and she hits it again.
Because if you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid. Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way. And after all, if you do really like what you're doing, it doesn't matter what it is, you can eventually become a master of it.
Rothering goes for goal and scores! Holly Rothering
Swung on a little looper hit behind third base, and that's going to get 2 more runs in for Seattle U.
See, what we're doing is we're bringing up children and educating them to live the same sort of lives we're living, in order that they may justify themselves and find satisfaction in life by bringing up their children, to bring up their children to do the same thing, so it's all retch and no vomit. It never gets there. But it's absolutely stupid to spend your time doing things you don't like in order to go on spending things you don't like, doing things you don't like, and to teach your children to follow in the same track. But if you take time out to think about that and really go into it with your full strength of imagination and find out whether that's where you want to be, you will soon see that's not what you want. Because the moment you have a situation where you are really in control of things, that is to say, in which the future is almost completely predictable, you will see that a completely predictable future is already the past. You've had it. And that's not what you want. You want a surprise. You don't know what that's going to be, because obviously it wouldn't be a surprise if you did.
32 points, make it 33 after she hits the second.
And Priam with the dig. Here's Haggy. She's blocked by Stoyanovich. And the Redhawks take the lead 13-12.
You want a pleasant surprise. But like you say, what sort of a surprise would be pleasant? And you can't really answer that. Because you know, if there are to be such things as pleasant surprises, there must also be unpleasant surprises. There must be rude shocks. So you're like somebody taking one of those wishing well boxes, tubs, where you fish in and you bring out a package. And you don't know whether you've got a dead rat in it or a new camera. And that's the way, that seems to be the thing that really excites people.
And this one is hit. And Merwin is able to make the catch, goes back to second base, and the Redhawks are out of another inning.
And Bedoya broke Salas' ankles and puts in the shot. And the fans going nuts on that one.
No one stops him, penetrates, throws it up top to Carter, who rams home a 2-handed rim rocker.
But quite certainly there comes out of this inquiry a feeling of real disillusionment with the ideal of power. To be in power, to be in control, is not something that any sensible person wants. And so when you think things through like that, you understand you do not want power.
On the way, Cavas got it! To take Cavas on a great pass from Mattia to Capo.
One-on-one inside the area. Hooks to the right side and scores! Leahi Manthai! Pitch on the way from Green, and Cathcart sends this one deep into right center field. This one is going to get out of here. Madison Cathcart, a 2-run walk-off home run in the bottom of the 8th, and the Red Hawks take the series.
Stolen by Brown in the backcourt. He takes the pass away and jams it home.
What you always are looking for in things is where the surprise is there, where there's a comeback, and you say, my God, this thing is alive. It has a will of its own. It is not in my control. And I would like to have a relationship with something like that, because it would never be dull.
The Seattle U Red Hawks are the 2018 WAC Soccer Champions.
And so, therefore, it's so important to consider this question. What do I desire?
Green, the senior, makes the grab, and Seattle U is your 2019 WAC Softball Tournament champs.